Okay, how do we know if you want to lose weight from that old ED part of you, or if it's healthy, genuine reasons, good intentions? So I think one way that you can definitely kind of create that separation is just creating more and more distance between you and that old part of you, the eating disorder part of you. So binging, purging, restriction, all that kind of stuff. I would first make it just your main priority to make that part of you so distant. It's just not who you are anymore. You haven't binged in months. You aren't thinking about skipping meals. You aren't purging. You haven't been doing any of this stuff for a long time. So it just feels like this old part of you, and now you're just feeling more relaxed. Food isn't stressful. You don't have food guilt. You are feeling more chill and accepting of yourself as well. You're just not in that panicked, fear-driven place anymore. You're not in this sort of urgent energy, rushed energy. And then if you're like, okay, I still want to lose weight, I would look into your thoughts and feelings around this desire to lose fat. So is it rushed? Do you have this feeling of oh my God, I need to do this now. Oh my God, I have this deadline and I really want to lose weight by that deadline for this event. Does it feel anxiety inducing? Oh my God, I have to go on a deficit. Oh my God, what if I regain it? Oh my God, I just can't bear to gain any more weight. I have to lose weight now. Obviously, all of these things, this is not the kind of energy we want behind us while we go into fat loss. Then look at your feelings. What is your body telling you? Do you have this sense of dread, this pit in your stomach? What are those feelings that come up? Does your heart start racing a little bit more? If it's any of these things, these anxiety-based thoughts, this fear, worry, then it's probably not for you right now. If, on the other hand, you feel pretty chill about it, pretty neutral, relaxed, the thought of, maybe a deficit or calories or your weight, seeing what your weight is, if these things don't really bother you and you don't feel that triggered, you're just this is just a task that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it on and it's gonna be fine, then that sounds pretty positive to me. Because yeah, we definitely want to enter this journey, if you do start to lose fat, from a really neutral, calm stance. Quick note that maybe one of those things I listed, calories or just maybe protein or something, maybe one of these things do trigger you, but the others don't, or it triggers you a little bit. I wouldn't worry too much about that. You don't have to be so neutral about every single concept, because for example, in SFL, my fat loss course, I always, give you options. If you don't want to be counting calories, you don't have to. You can lose fat without counting calories. If you don't want to weigh yourself, you don't have to. You can see progress in other ways. There are always options. But if all of these things trigger you a lot, then definitely I wouldn't be trying to lose fat right now. So yeah, I would say the main thing is a sense of unattachment, non-attachment. You're not so attached to this. This isn't going to take over your entire life. It's just gonna be this thing that you like to do for yourself, and it's just gonna be a side thing going on in your life. So to recap, number one is you distance yourself from those ED behaviors and thoughts. No more binging, no more restricting, no more, cutting out entire food groups. All of that stuff feels like a thing of the past for you, and it's been quite some time since you've done any of it. Number two, look at those thoughts and feelings around this potential fat loss journey. Does it fill you with dread, a pit in your stomach, anxiety, fear-driven? Does it feel like it's gonna be urgent and rushed? Or do you just feel pretty chill about it and you just wanna do it? And if you do decide that, you are in a healthy state to be going on a fat loss journey, definitely check out my course, SFL, Sustainable Fat Loss, because it's made for exactly this kind of person who's had a rocky path in the past with food and body, and has worked on that. They feel chill about it now, and they just want some help with losing fat in a way that's gonna work long term, you're gonna keep it off. And also, really importantly, it's not gonna affect your mindset around food. You're not gonna go back into your old ways. You can continue to feel like you're in the driver's seat of your life and yourself and your body and food.